guess, 2.5 weeks, 15 practices or so. What do you think about the way the receivers are coming on? How do you like this group moving forward?
I'm excited about the progress that they've made. Just consistently, just striving for perfection. That's what we talk about in that room. And it's been a lot of practice where guys have taken turns making plays, on the perimeter. There's been guys taking turns down the field, on the perimeter and blocking. They're getting the ball sprung to the second level. You see guys finishing blocks, but one of the things that we do talk about in that room also is just being consistent. That's one of the things. It seems like the up and down, and now you kind of see more consistency in that room because you got the competition. Guys are encouraging each other, as well, and that's what you want to see. You just want to see togetherness in that room, and that's what you're starting to see. Even when guys are like tired or body's not feeling the best, are still coming out and competing, and that's what you see in that room, just from day to day. So I've been pleased. Obviously, we're not where we need to be right now. Still a lot of work to do, but I'm excited about the opportunity.
With that in mind, how important is tomorrow night's scrimmage for that group?
To us, every day is important. Every day is important. Every time we get a chance.
The scrimmage is a little more important, though, or
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's the lights on, baby.
Yeah.
You get a chance to go out there and compete. You get to take the meeting room, the individual drills, practice. You get a chance to go out there now. No coaches on the field. Now you got to be a coach on the football field. You got to communicate with your teammates. I got to get the right alignment, the splits, route depth, those different things. So now just getting the chance to go out there and show what you've learned, all right, and apply what you've learned. And just we want to see application.
What do you credit Johnny Wilson's progression to as he's just developed over these last 8-9 months?
The kid's he's been very coachable. I've been hard on him. Just get him to play to his size. And he's done that. He's gone out every day and worked. Never complains, never takes a rep off. When he's out there, he's working. So I think the growth of the group, just the mindset and the togetherness, and giving him the confidence because he's caught the ball well over the past week. Also, so I think the confidence in that room and the togetherness in that room has helped him. And he understands I don't just have to come in and I got to be the guy. I got to earn, what I want. And that's what he's been doing.
You talked about the consistency a minute ago. Is that kind of the biggest area of growth for this unit compared to last year?
I think the area of growth, I think so. Just them knowing that, okay, we had a really good practice today. All right, let's go back to the drawing board. All right, let's have meetings. All right, and make the corrections. Now let's go out and try to put it back to back. And now let's try to go put it back to back to back. And that's the standard that's been set. We're not satisfied and being fat and happy. All right, going out and having a really good practice. All right, we're going to stay humble and hungry. Try to go put two of them together. All right, now let's go get three. So that's been the mindset, and that's been the focus of being consistent in the room.
What's kind of the biggest concern you have at this point? Obviously not a finished product yet.
Mm-hmm. Being consistent. You hear me talk about it all the time. Because we've got so many explosive plays throughout the camp, so many really good blocks on the perimeter, but we've missed some as well. We had a chance to go up and high point the ball down here in the end zone, and didn't get a chance to take advantage of it. So just taking advantage of every rep, because every rep is a game day rep. And that's the mentality that we have. And I'm excited about it, but I can't wait for these guys to get a chance to go out and play against different teams.
Would you say Mycah has been one of the more consistent guys? And how is he kind of separate?
Well, Mycah's he's been a work in progress. Just more of the details in the assignment. All right, because as far as catching the ball early on, he's kind of had a couple of drops. He's been more consistent now catching the football. Just trying to catch the ball away from his body. On you, and then as well just playing under control. Just the body control. That's what you see on the film. That's what you see out here. Just playing under control, playing underneath yourself, all right, and finishing. But I'm excited about Mycah. He's taking the coaching. He's taking pride in everything that he does, and he's been a really good teammate.
It seems like Malik and Kentron have both had moments here the last week or so where they've played really
Kentron and Malik, I think they've raised, their, how they're playing. And a guy like Johnny, I mean, it's having an opportunity, hey, coach is watching my film. He sees what I'm doing. All right, make me want to put you on the football field. And that's what those guys are doing. That's why you may see Kentron not only playing outside, he's played, a little bit inside for us now. Because he's earned the right to be on the football field, at some point in time. So I'm excited about those guys. And, I'm proud of them. Like I said before, we just got to, be a consistent group. And I tell them this: one week you may catch 10 balls, the next week you may not catch any. But are you going to be excited for your teammate? There's only one ball out there, and we got to be the most selfless position group on this team. And that's what we're training our minds to be, selfless. Also when it comes to getting to the season.
With Malik since the spring, it seems like he's flashed a lot more this spring.
Johnny Wilson. Once you get competition, you're going to raise that bar and raise the standard and how you come out, all right, and your mentality when you come out to practice every day. So just more competition, not only Johnny Wilson, but Kentron as well. Guys are coming out, and really, to be honest, like those guys, Josh Burrell showed flashes, but those guys have really been good this camp for us, and competing. That's why I like, hey, let me move this guy, put him over here, because those guys have been putting in the work, trying to be consistent, and we got to find a place for them.
What's it like to have so many players come back? And when was the last time you saw Janikowski? Did you get to see him here?
I saw him and I missed him, man.
Oh, okay, all right.
I tried to get him, but I had to talk to my guys. But I was excited. I saw Sam Coward, Corey Simon, some of those guys out here, some of my old teammates. It's been so long. I talked to my guys last night. We were at a bonfire, and just talked to those guys about the experience, and what you will remember, when it's 20 years from now. And you always remember your brothers. That's something that's so special, and I think it gets lost sometimes, because I do feel like sometimes your friends will come for a moment, but your brothers will last for a lifetime. And once you have that locker room, those brothers, and you've experienced that when you've played, and just to see those guys come back, just to show the support, it means so much to us. And they ask about the players all the time, and I make sure those guys know that you're not by yourself. You got the former players that's got your back. So it means a lot to see our former players and some of our old teammates to come back and show support of these guys.
There's a lot of new faces in this position room. What has it been like trying to get them all integrated into the offense and also teaching them the technique that you want them to have?
Well, it's just like you're recruiting guys out of high school to me. You got to start over. The same as if you're doing pass scale and those different things, one-on-ones, when coaches are not out there and they're not playing with the right technique. When you start back to training camp, you got to start all over again. So it's really been a really good, feel-good moment for me, because those guys didn't come in saying, okay, we did this here, or I did that over there. It's, hey, coach, coach me. And they're willing to learn the technique and the fundamentals that we teach here at Florida State. So it's been a really good group to come in. Now, we had some moments, that kind of have to get out there a little bit. But it's really been good. Those guys have been taking the coaching and learning from it, and it's been showing up. Yes, sir.